Wait till you're announced. We've not yet lost all our graces.
Live from Los Angeles, we proudly bring you the Clippers at the Staples Center. Last outing for the Clippers, they won that game against Phoenix.
And it was so important for their bench to come in and play well in that game. I thought that was critical to the victory.
Well, they got contributions up and down the roster, and that's what you need. Everybody. Who stepped on the floor contributed.
Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The two stars, LeBron and Love. At the 3 and the 4. Flash out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Verjao in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Well, some weak defensive coverage there. And I'm pretty sure they didn't plan on starting this game out like that, giving such easy access to the rim.
Here's Flash, coming off a stellar performance against Detroit. James, the pass to Flash. Shot clock at 5. Love with the screen on Crawford. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And that one's good. Love.
Well, nice way there to get your first basket of the game.
Here's Los Angeles now. This game against Cleveland is the first time they've met this season.
These two teams are effectively strangers to each other. Only 2 meetings all season. This is their first one, and then they'll play one more down the road.
That's his first personal foul, first team foul.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. Barnes kicks to Paul. 6 to shoot. Barnes dishes to Paul. Now Irving. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Well, I had a chance to catch up with Los Angeles' head coach. He said that the key to the game will be how well they defend Kyrie Irving, adding, he's shown himself to be one of the premier point guards in the game already. Whether it's passing, shooting, or penetrating, we need our guys in the backcourt to really get up into him, and our bigs need to be ready to bring help. Guys, you can bet that Irving will be their focus defensively.
Thanks, Doris. Here's Paul. Following the basket by LeBron James. Crawford kicks to Barnes. Paul with the 3. Good. Paul's got himself on the board with 3 there.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Los Angeles on D. Pick by Verjao. Here's Flash. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
3 straight makes to start this game. Looking good.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. Griffin sets the screen for Paul. A fader. And it's good. Griffin's got his first points in this one.
Smart. Use that big height advantage. Get the shot off.
Well, it's hard to put a big man on him, Steve, that far from the hoop. I mean, he's versatile.
Here's Flash. Verjao with a screen on Crawford. The shot's good from Flash.
Red hot right out of the gates. 4 for 4 shooting.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Now here's Paul. An 11-point game for him in the win against Phoenix. Over to the wing. Crawford outside. Pocket 6. And it's Kyrie Irving with the rebound.
The defense was ready for him that time, and they had to be. He is so powerful in the lane.
Passes it to James. On the wing, Irving. Here's Flash, defended by Paul. Out to the right wing. Here's Love. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And James gets it to go on the assist by Irving. James has got his second basket of the game. And the Clippers have possession, trailing by 5. Griffin sets the screen for Paul. Off the pick. Griffin attacking.
Well, I tell you what, it was the good pick that was set that turned him loose.
And once he got around it, Steve, it was smooth sailing right to the hole.
Well, because of the pick, he had plenty of room. That's why he power down that slant.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Spencer Hawes is checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Hamilton comes in for Matt Barnes. J.J. Redick's checked in for Jamal Crawford. And it's Rivers in for Paul. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Mozgov, he's checked in for Verejao. Thompson comes in for Kevin Love. Smith checked in for LeBron. And it's Amon Shumpert in for Irving. Here's Rivers after the made shot from Flash. Griffin passes to Rivers. Griffin kicks to Rivers. Shot clock at 6. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You take a look at Los Angeles. They hold the first place spot in the conference just right where they want to be. They've got momentum. And, of course, the Clippers, a game behind.
Well, I think for Los Angeles, it has not been the kind of season they had mapped out for themselves. Their sights were definitely set a little higher than what they've achieved.
Well, it's not been a total disaster, Clark. They're still perched in a spot where they can make a move, but they're going to have to do so pretty quickly.
They've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
Yeah, me too, Clark. I think anytime you have success pounding the ball inside, you got to continue to go to the well.
Clippers trail by 3. A floater, and the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
Well, he gave the officials no choice there. Easy call, went right over the top.
Yeah, he's got to go straight up when he's under the boards in that kind of traffic. Get chest first into the man in front of you. That's a foul.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the game.
And this club shot 77% as a team last year. Good, not spectacular, but solid.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. That's good from Mozgov.
Timofey Mozgov. 2 shots.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. For Los Angeles, they've gone 6 of 9, shooting well. No good from Hamilton. 13 feet away. Shot misses. Here's Griffin. He's coming off a 19-point game against Phoenix.
And his work on the glass, certainly noteworthy. And he contributed in a number of ways.
The Clippers have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. Ties it up, and this...
That's the way to shoot the rock.
We'll go for a different look here. Jordan, he's checked in for Griffin. Barnes comes in for Jordan Hamilton. Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for J.J. Redick. And Paul's subbed in for Rivers. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Love's checked in for Mozgov. James comes in for J.R. Smith. Flash is checked in for Shumpert. And Irving subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. On the court for Cleveland, Flash in at shooting guard. The 2 stars, LeBron and Love. At the 3 and the 4. Irving is out there with Thompson.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should really continue to work it down low, Clark. That's really going to free up the rest of their offense.
Here's Paul. After the made shot from Flash. Paul kicks to Crawford. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Irving's got the ball, and let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Brooks. Doris, over to you.
Well, guys, Flash in the last outing against the Pistons had a huge game. He had 37 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what was a great exhibition on his part. Just absolutely incredible numbers from him in a game you didn't want to miss. So glad we were here to watch it, Kevin.
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay in a role like that tonight.
I agree with you there. I mean, he obviously hit on something that brought out the best in him, and you can be sure he's going to take the exact same approach in this one.
Definitely. And as confident a player as he already was, now he's got to be feeling absolutely unstoppable.
Now some of the numbers NBA wingmen have been putting up from the field this season are truly impressive. Have a look at the top shooters among them. LeBron James third.
Well, that is such an efficient group offensively. That's really the best way to describe them. Nothing forced, just solid, smart shots.
And at small forward, that's the only way to post that kind of percentage. I mean, just letting them fly from the perimeter isn't going to get it done. You got to get it inside some, too.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Wilcox is checked in. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Cleveland.
You know, as we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has improved. It's gotten more aggressive, more physical.
It sure seems like it has. They've been...
Oh, that was awesome.
Look out below. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
This game is going to get even more out of hand unless they stop coughing the ball up.
Yeah, it's been a forgettable quarter for them. Terrible ball handling.
The pass to Flash. Misses the three. Clippers trail by 11. And there's the whistle. That goes on Flash. That's his third foul of the game.
Already he's looking at his third foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the third quarter.
Griffin's checked in for Spencer Hawes. Down low, here's Wilcox. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
Yeah, it's a strategy that has served them well in this opening half, Clark.
Pass to Flash. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Drains it from beyond the arc. Flash has got 7 now in this quarter.
You know, he started out hot, and he's only gotten hotter. He could be in for one of those games.
Here is Wilcox. The dish to Paul. Again, Los Angeles. Cleveland leading by 10. Kicks to Irving. James outside. 58 seconds left in the first half of the game. A shabby little up fake there, fooling the D. And that's 15 points for Flash. Clippers have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Wilcox dishes to Jordan. Passes it to Flash. Back to Irving. A 3-ball. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Well, it's kind of been the story here today, hasn't it, Clark?
And it's the Clippers with the ball. 15-point game. Jordan with a screen on Irving. Wilcox passes to Paul. Plenty of space. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
And the rebounding numbers don't actually tell the whole story. I mean, they're barely ahead in that category, but when they've needed them, they've gotten them. They've really battled hard.
It's their work on the glass, Steve, that's prevented any kind of momentum swing.
And here is LeBron. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
How about that one? A perfect finish to the half.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Cleveland.